that man's gonna have to go ahead and stub a mutt hole like he's Stone Cold Steve Austin. What's Goku do while he's watching this poor guy get trampled? And he's like, you think we guys should go ahead and stop this? Son Goku being a straight fool in this series. I love it. So he starts throwing the chair, and I guess the guy he tries to come over and stop the guy, and then boom, he ends up getting put into some sort of vice grip and held up, and you know, he's like, and Nahare, they're looking, and this guy's about to get slammed, one arm choke slam or something, and he gets taken down, and after that man's gonna have to go ahead and stub a mutt hole like he's Stone Cold Steve Austin, and you know, you see everyone's just looking on this, and my man Son Goku, he's watching this poor guy get trampled to death. And what's Goku do while he's watching this poor guy get trampled? And he's like, you think we guys should go ahead and stop this? Son Goku being a straight fool in this series. I love it. And so basically, you know, he's looking off at them, and they're ready he ends up going ahead and doing like this dog whisper, and out of the glass, and no, Stone Cold Steve Austin's theme does not start. Nah, none of that. But so we get Big Bird Reject comes out of here, and Glorio's like, oh, the Dragon Balls. And then this guy, he goes ahead, he steals it, and I don't think he's taking it to Sesame Street, ladies and gentlemen. This Big Bird Reject, he flies out of there. My man Glorio takes his piece out, puts the Glock right to him, and it's too late. Big Bird Reject has flown away. I don't know, man. Big Bird has fallen, ladies and gentlemen. Big Bird has fallen on hard times from Sesame Street. I don't know if they're not paying him what they used to. He done gone ahead and flown into Dragon Ball here, and he's now resorted to thieves. I don't think this is what you needed to be teaching kids, you know, on how to really, you know, handle themselves. You know, you're supposed to teach them how to work hard and become smart. Instead, Big Bird's resorted to becoming malnourished and stealing Dragon Balls and shows that he doesn't even belong on. What a shame. And he has no shame at all. Look at that. So Big Bird Reject flies out here, and Glorio just goes, you know, I thought he would have aimed the piece at him, but he didn't. And Son Goku and Panzy, they are just, wow, I cannot believe this. And Goku, he's mad because he's like, all that trouble I went through to defeat the Tamagami to get this. And so Goku flies out, and he's looking at them and sees they've gotten away. And Glorio's trying to figure out, how do we get out of this? So Panzy, she's like, I got the great idea though. I have this radar that is a tracker, because I put a tracker on those Dragon Balls, and you could see right there in her face, you can see as they could see pinpoint exactly where their location's going, and Goku's like, that was smart thinking right there. And so we get back to this rock area, and we see that the wolf guy has actually turned back into the big Smurf that couldn't. He can shapeshift like Oolong and Por, and then Big Bird Reject flies over here, and they're like, yeah, buddy, yeah, we got that Dragon Ball, they ain't gonna find us all the way out here. And so he takes that Dragon Ball like it's ours. He's like, we about to make that money. And then Goku's like, yeah, I think so, if you could. And they're like, oh. And they turn around, and they're like, oh, how did he find us? And Son Goku's like, so you gonna get the Dragon Ball back or what? It ain't yours. And Son Goku must have clearly locked on to their key and used the instantaneous movement to just teleport right where they are, or he was able to just fly straight where they are. And so what these boys do, they run. Like the punks that they are, they run. And they jump off the cliff, and Big Bird Reject flies off, while the Smurf that couldn't has gone back into the wolf mode trying to run away. And Son Goku, he's like, oh, okay, they don't want to fight. They're going to try to run. Okay. So my man Goku goes, takes a big deep breath in, and he's like, takes his knuckles and he cracks it, and then he goes ahead and cracks it the other way, and he's like, all right, I see how y'all want to do this. Okay. And Goku looks on down. Look at that look. Goku is about to go on business. And Goku goes ahead and squares up. And I mentioned this before. He looks so much like Goten, because you never saw Son Goku. At least I don't remember wearing clothes like this. Just something like you would see Goten wearing. So like it's crazy. So Son Goku, he flies right off that cliff. And I'm thinking he's about to be on some business.